we looking at this whole Surtain horn thing all wrong. All wrong. Y'all missing the point. What's good, people? It's your boy, Mr. Wrong, Cowboys fan talk. Right back like I never left. What's going on with y'all, man? Happy Sunday. You know what I'm saying? What's good? Sorry I took a bit of a sabbatical. A couple days off, man. Needed to clear my mind. It was my birthday this week. You know what I'm saying? It was earlier in the week. But, this Saturday and Friday, I went out of town. Enjoyed myself, went to check some of my people, so I was a little MIA. But I'm back. I've been thinking, last 2 days, I've been thinking about the biggest debate in Cowboys. It was two debates. It's should we draft Kyle Pitts or go straight defense? That thing has divided Cowboys Nation in half. People is tripping. Like tripping. Like Cowboys content creators is beefing like real issues. Like they from other teams. It's crazy to me to watch how people are responding to a whole which way we should go in the draft situation. But there's that argument, and then there's the obvious argument, okay, Pitts probably goes at 4 or 5 or 6, etc. So we got to go corner. Who do you like, Surtain or Horn? Now, I thought it was more of a fun conversation, you know what I'm saying? You look at the attributes of both players, and you kind of decide who, what's your cup of tea? Like, you know what I'm saying? Who you rock with the most. And the person I rock with the most is Jaycee Horn. And as far as like the attributes, they both seem like they fit our team really well. They both are fast players. They both are physical. One just is more technique. Another one's more with aggression. But I feel like we win either way. And that's where I feel like the point is being lost about who we would get at 10. Everybody got to relax. Dallas can't lose. We can't. It's a game of musical chairs. You know what I'm saying? And we're not going to be left without a seat. There's too many good players, too many quarterbacks that need to go. We're going to win. I've heard all kinds of scenarios. But what happened if people come up and take both corners? In a scenario where 3 to 4 quarterbacks go, a receiver goes, Kyle Pitts goes, and the corners go, then one of those tackles would be left. We get a good player. It'll be either Sewell or Slater. And speaking of Slater, he was just working out with Zach Martin. That joint looked crazy because they looked like they could almost like mirror images of each other. You know what I'm saying? Similar build and everything. So it's crazy. Like, am I looking at a younger version? What Zach Martin looked like about 6-7 years ago? You feel me? But one of them will be available. Or if there's a run on offensive weapons, then we get to have that pick between Surtain and Horn. Just because I want Horn don't mean that if they take Surtain, I'm going to be mad. And that's where I feel like I said, the point is being lost. People seem like if one player goes and the other one don't, we going to be mad. Like, in my opinion, neither of them are going to be a bust. They're going to be good corners regardless. Now, ceiling, if you want to argue that, like my point, I feel like Horn's ceiling is higher. But Surtain's ceiling, I can't speak to his ceiling, but I feel like his default is going to be Byron Jones. So if we get him, we would be replacing Byron Jones. Slightly better Byron Jones. That's a loss? Like, I'm going to be mad? Like, if they take Surtain, I'm going to really be mad? Like, no. They take Horn, and he comes in and changes some of the complexion of the defense with that aggression, and hopefully it rubs off on some other players. Y'all going to be mad? Like, there's people seriously that's going to be angry if Horn is selected. That's why I feel like the point of this whole thing is being lost. Like, Dallas can't lose in this draft. We can't. We trade back. We get more assets. We still get our defender. We trade up. we get Kyle Pitts because that's the only reason we would be trading up. And everyone is happy with that pick. We stand pat, we get one of the tackles. Kyle Pitts falls to us in a miracle scenario, or we pick between two corners that will be great NFL corners. Why is everybody so angry? Like, everybody gotta relax. It's cool. I know the draft, you put all your research in and things get tense, but people tripping. Like, people are really tripping. If you pay, I'm involved in Cowboys Twitter like everybody else. I'll be in the comments. I'm just seeing, like, this is a real point of contention for people. Like, people are really, like, beefing. And it's funny to me. Like, because at the end of the day, we should all be saying, well, no matter what, we getting a good player. But I don't hear that enough. People act like if you pick wrong, the other one's going to be a bust. And I know you can say, if you want to play devil's advocate, you can say, well, one of them may bust. Well, if you want to play devil's advocate, anybody can bust. So I don't want to hear that argument. Like, you know, if you want to play devil's advocate, everybody in the top 10 can just be trash. Because, yeah, that's a possibility if you want to talk possibilities. I'm talking about the research that has been done, the types of players these guys are, how Surtain would fit our scheme, how the elements of intangibles that Horn would bring to the team. We can't lose. And if we have a run on receivers and tight ends, and then two teams above us say we want those corners, then we take one of the tackles and strengthen our O-line. Now, speaking of O-line, Stephen Jones came out and said the O-line is looking as healthy as it's been in years. And I've seen mixed thoughts on this since that report came out on Friday. It's people saying he says this all the time, like more pomp and circumstance. And I get that, you know, because, yeah, they do kind of blow smoke and just tell us whatever we want to hear. But let Captain Optimist, that's me, go ahead and come out and say this. If I want to step back with my poor analytical skills, because I know I'm not as good as an analyst on talent. I don't have the gift of gab like other content creators. I'm just me. So if you hear rocking with me, I appreciate it. But for my expert analysis, no pun intended, they both had surgery last October. The main two injuries on our line, which was Lyle Collins, and Tyron Smith. One had neck surgery, the other had hip surgery. Now, I feel like Collins' his hip surgery, was because of lack of being in shape, and then he had that car accident where the details are a little bit foggy, and I feel like some of that surgery had something to do with that. I feel like he's dropped his weight from the reports I've been hearing, and he's working out, and he's looking better than ever. You know, then you got Tyron Smith with the neck, and he'd been trying to work through the neck, you know, trying to do different types of rehab and things like that, and it just kept bugging him. He's never had neck surgery. This is the first time he let them go into his neck and fix the issue. Now, you can be a pessimist if you want to and say, that don't mean nothing. He's not going to come back right. I've been hearing this he's only good for 14, 16 games. Yeah, he was only good for those amount of games when he was trying to rehab through the neck injury. Sometimes you got to just go have surgery. Like when you're not that good because your knee is ailing you, and then they go in and do some cleanup and you play better. You know, this surgery was corrective. The Cowboys have some pretty good doctors. Y'all see what happened with Jalen Smith. I feel like he got expert help and that he's going to be fine. That's just me. Call me Captain Optimist and hate on me all you want to. I don't care. I feel like with the surgeries being that long ago, it wasn't at the end of the season. It was October. They're going to pretty much have a full year to heal. They're already working out. Surgery's been done. They're out of rehab. I just think that we're in a good spot. Like, if you look at the line, you know Zach Martin's straight. Tyler Biadasz is one of the highest ranked centers for PFF. Not just rookies, just period. He was top 10 as a rookie. So we got a great center so far. Top 10 per PFF. We got Lyle Collins and Tyron Smith ranked as some of the best tackles in the league. I mean, we can't really lose. So everybody relax. We're going to be fine. I feel like the O-line is healthy. And Worst case scenario, the O-line gets stronger, or we get 2 great corners. Y'all got to chill, man. But it's your boy, Mr. Rome, Cowboys Fan Talk. Salute.